What's up, YouTube? This your boy Florida Boy Fishing, and I just received my package from UPS, and it finally came. I purchased, well, actually, what I did first is I did a trade-in with Rosa Marine Products. I traded in my old Solix Mega Side Imaging Generation 2 model for the Solix Generation 3 Mega Side Imaging. So it just came in. I'm going to do an unboxing and a review of the unit. So let's get to it and open it up. All right, here's the Humminbird Solix 12 G3. Transducer not included. And the reason why I got this is because if you look above, I have a Minn Kota Artera trolling motor iPilot link with the Mega Side Imaging transducer built into the trolling motor. And also on my boat, I already have the transducer already set up, so I only needed the control head for this unit. So let me take this out the box. So here's the Solix, and this look like there's some tape, so I'm gonna use my box cutter and open it up right there. All right, so first thing in the box is this right here. Just lay it this way. Here's the gimbal bracket for the unit. The gimbal bracket for the Solix 12. The instruction manual. And I'm assuming this is the power cord and the knobs for the gimbal bracket to tighten up, and also you got some screws and things like that. So let's open this up. Power cord. The knobs for the gimbal bracket, and then I guess you got a few screws. I'm not quite sure what these are for, but these are screws for the gimbal bracket when you mount the unit. So let's pull the actual unit out. Here we go. The Solix 12 G3 model. There you go. And next thing I'm gonna do is power it on. But before I power it on, this is like a power cord. It's almost like a laptop power cord. This is an adapter to allow me to power this unit on. So when I turn it on, we're gonna go through some navigation menus on the screen. But here's the unit. Solix G3. Power cord, gimbal bracket, and again, I have the control head unit because of my trolling motor, and I already have a transducer for this unit. You can stop. I have the unit out of the box. Right now, I'm plugged into the Solix Humminbird display power supply, and you can purchase that at Humminbird website. Actually, on the website, I'll show you in the description where to go get it. It's gonna show like the connection for the Helix, but it's actually for the Solix unit. So let's give it some time before I power it on. And what I noticed between the Generation 2 and Generation 3 as far as loading time, it's just a little bit faster. Loading up just by me just looking at it. I mean, just a tad bit faster. I don't notice really much of a difference when it's loading up, but we're gonna see what this processor does when we turn it on. So right now it's up, and we're gonna hit manual setup. Normally when I set it up, I like to use custom. confirm. And I turn the temp sonar on. Fresh water, water level offset, I leave that factory default. And I don't have any card in here, so I'm gonna just leave the, I guess, the Humminbird base map that's installed. I like to change my boat icon because I have a 16-foot aluminum boat. So I changed that. Confirm. Go. So as you see, the home screen, it looks similar to what the Generation 2 looks like as far as the home screen. So first thing I want to do is, this is right out of the box, is I want to go into settings. I want to see what firmware that is on here. So you go to settings, network, system info. And as you see, the software version is 3.890. And first thing I want to do is update the firmware, because the firmware had a few things on here that you can update as far as with the chart. Actually, if you go on the website, you can get all the information. So what I'm going to do is, in my pocket, I have the Late Master Smart Strike card. And in here is, I already have done this, is I'll end the video, I'll show you how to go and update this. And I'm gonna stick this card in here, which I already have the update is 3.90, and update it. So let's stick it in here. And see if it reads that 3.90 update. Let's see if it recognizes it. There it goes. See how it says new software version is available. Would you like to install it? So I'm gonna hit install. So we're gonna let this install. When it installs, kind of, just do a little walkthrough through the unit. It's similar to what the Generation 2 does, other than the neat features that it has. All right, the update has completed. So I'm gonna hit confirm. And I'm just hit go back to the home screen. And I'm gonna go back to settings, network, system info. And as you see, it's 3.900 is the update. So right now, I'm gonna go back to the home screen. Just by me clicking on some of the keys and the tabs, I noticed a difference already, how fast it reacts to clicking on certain navigations. So of course the home screen is still the same. You got the settings, nav data, views, alarm, GPS, trip log, timer, fuel, Bluetooth, images, record, sun plus moon, Wi-Fi. This is the new feature that Humminbird has added, the Wi-Fi. So let's click on it. First, another thing I'm interested in. Let me enter my Late Master chip and my Navionics card in here, because I want to see exactly the speed with developing these units. So let me take out my old SD card that I updated it with. I'm gonna put this Late Master Strike card in, and I'm gonna put the Navionics card in. So I have both cards in, and I'm just going to close it up. So right now, the Solix just recognized. I'm hit yes, confirm. So I'm gonna just hit the home. Actually, I can go to settings, charts, and then I'm gonna just choose, we'll go to Navionics first. We just choose Navionics, which is already on there, so it defaulted to Navionics. So I'm gonna just hit the home button, and I'm gonna just go to the chart. And there it goes. So right now, I'm gonna zoom out. Actually, I'm gonna just use this key. I can tell the difference with navigating the screen, as you see, as I zoom in and zoom out. So let me go to Lake Tahoe. I live in Kissimmee, Florida. So Lake Tahoe is one of the major lakes that they use to fish to some of the Bassmaster Elites, Opens, and MLF to FLW tournaments. And, you know, as you see, you go down to Lake Kissimmee. And I'm using the Navionics card. Let me hit the plus sign. And as you see, I'm zooming in. It's not buffering. That's one thing I do notice a difference. That it's not buffering. It's as soon as you touch it, whether zoom in, zoom out, it's quick. It's faster, much faster than the Generation 2 models. My hands are kind of sweaty, so let me just use that. So let me go back to home button, and I want to take a look at the Lake Master card, the Smart Strike card that I have. So settings, chart, I'm gonna just click on the Humminbird and hit home, and let's take a look. Wow, that's kind of fast. No buffering. You see how fast it is? Again, this is Lake Tahoe. And of course you can adjust the depth shading on here. Right now, I guess it's set to default. So in Florida, much of the waters are not that deep. I mean, maybe 35, 38 foot of waters, maybe some of the deeper lakes that I live here in the Central Florida area. So let me zoom back out, and I mean, it's very responsive towards like with the mapping, and that was a key thing that or that was an issue that I had with the previous map. I mean, the previous generation Solix, how slow it was with the maps. And again, me zooming in, zooming out. And I'm just keep the cursor right there on Lake Kissimmee. And as you see, when I zoom in, it's very responsive. So here's Lake Kissimmee, and this is a big deal. And anyone who had issues with the Generation 2 models with the mapping, how slow it is, you're definitely going to love this because it's very responsive, very fast when zooming in and zooming out and getting the, you know, the contours on it. I mean, wow, it's great. So let me go back to home button. I mean, everything is pretty much the same as far as, you know, you got your favorites here, tools, the different functions on here. It's very similar to the last one. So my personal opinion on this unit is I do notice the speed, the responsiveness with that processor that they said they had. I'm kind of disappointed that they didn't put this in the second generation models, but it's in here in the Generation 3. So anyone who is looking to upgrade their unit, you're definitely going to be happy because I notice a difference how fast it is with me touching keys, opening different things. It's loading up. It's definitely much faster. So when I go to views, when I click on the view, it opens up home. I mean, it's like whatever you click on, it's very responsive. I mean, very fast. So if you like this video, please subscribe, hit the like button. My next video I'm going to do would be an on the water review with me, you know, looking at different structures in the water, tuning it in with the settings, dialing it in. So thanks for watching. Florida Boy out.